don't want to talk about her awkward moment, but why would she do that?
Right? What on earth was she thinking? I was
Come on.
appalled.
That's assault, ma'am.
I know. I was like, you, lady, are crossing all the lines. Like, I had to pause the book and be like, I can't believe this just happened. This is so stupid.
Hey, page turners. You're listening to Pages Across the Prairies with Adriana
and Christine,
your virtual book club where two besties dive into stories and spill all our thoughts.
Think of it like your coziest book club, but without the dress code. So grab your book, pour your favorite drink, and let's talk chapters.
Hi, welcome to Pages Across the Prairies, your favorite virtual book club. Today we are discussing Faking Christmas by Cindy Steele. This is a special Christmas edition, so we do spoilers and non-spoilers. The first version is the first 10-ish, 15 minutes are spoiler-free, and then after that we go into spoilers, but we do give you a warning. We do have other bonus Christmas episodes out. We did one last week, and we'll be doing one again next week. So if you're in the festive mood and you want some festive books, we also have on our social media platforms some recommended Christmas reads.
Perfect. Well, let's
a big steal,
jump right
but...
in.
Yeah,
that's perfect. So, Faking Christmas. A little summary about this book is it is a cozy romantic comedy centering on a fake relationship trope set during the Christmas holidays. This heartfelt story follows a young female teacher who pretends to be in a relationship over Christmas, mainly to survive family expectations, awkward gatherings, and, of course, the emotional weight that comes with the season. What starts as a harmless arrangement quickly becomes more complicated as real feelings start to bubble up. This book is full of traditions, small-town charm, and plenty of holiday mishaps. Both the main characters are faced with confronting past hurts, vulnerability, and what they truly want for Christmas, and maybe forever.
That makes it seem a lot deeper than I thought it was.
I had to think about it a lot.
Sorry, it's swinging. I didn't mean it like that. There are some deeper topics.
Yeah.
It's like for like a light Christmas is what I meant, a light Christmas read. It does have some deeper topics.
Yeah. Especially at the end.
Yeah. Like it's got the festive vibes, but also some like you mentioned, it talks about loss during Christmas time.
Yeah. Hurts and disappointments.
Mm-hmm. You know, when you don't get the gift you want.
Definitely.
All right, so for our spoiler-free discussion of this book, I guess, did this book remind you of any other books that we've read?
No, I was thinking about that, and I can't think of any books that really made me think of this, but I looked it up online, and I heard that the fake boyfriend fiasco and the holiday romance.
I could totally see that. I haven't read either of them, but just based off title alone, it sounds like it.
Yeah, so that's what Google said, but I have nothing in my brain about what it's similar to. What do you have?
I can't think of anything specifically, just the way it opened with emails back and forth. Like, I do remember when I was younger, there were some books that I read, I don't remember the title of them, that were like back and forth email exchanges. Because you don't always see that in books that you read, where it's like, oh, I guess that the Christmas bookshop has like excerpts where it's text.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like that style when they go through email or text? No, me neither. I almost put down the book like 20 times during that.
Yeah, specifically with the conversation in that email.
Yeah, very.
That's right when the book opens up. You'll find that. So, it also has the start of each chapter like a quote, like a literary quote, which I do like. And I feel like we've had other books that do that as well. I just can't remember any, but I like when books do that.
We did books that did that. Was it the Irregular Witches Society one?
Maybe. We'll put a pin in that. I don't know. Okay, so drawings to this book. The genre is what? Like fantasy? I didn't look it up, but it would be fantasy. I feel like I know this is a movie genre, but rom-com to me is what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a romantic comedy.
Yeah. I could it could absolutely be a Hallmark movie.
I can picture this book being a Hallmark movie. It has that
Mhm.
small town vibe, that classic winter romance, family pressure, emotional growth. Feels like good energy, so I mean, yeah, it's a Hallmark in a book.
Yeah. I do think if you're somebody who has suffered through loss during the holidays, I might speak to you a little bit. Not hugely, but that is. Otherwise, yeah, just a cozy Christmas read if you don't mind. Cringe. Is that the right thing?
Yeah, that is so perfect.
Awkward humor, awkward romance. I don't know.
Yeah, stay and listen to the next spoiler full, because then we'll get into what's cringy. And I hope that you share that with us, because that's just too painful.
Yeah. Stick around, because we did. We finished it for book club, so you can too.
Yeah, if we didn't have book club, it would have been a not finished.
No, and I think, like, I'm not trying to speak poorly of the book. It's just not my style of book. I think the character was younger, definitely younger than the characters that I like to read. So that showed in her behavior. And also, like, I just don't like cringy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like cringy moments in books where I'm feeling so embarrassed for the character, because I already, like, that's already my life. I don't need to cringe for a character too.
Yeah, it's painful when you're just like, my goodness, she's gonna be so embarrassed. Just, can you not?
Yeah, like, it's like one of those things where it's like if you were watching TV, you look away from the TV because you can't handle it. I can't read through that. I don't like it.
Skip ahead.
Yeah.
So then, would you recommend this book then, speaking of all this cringe?
If you were, like, if I saw somebody who really loved Hallmark movies, then I would recommend it to you. But not, like, I wouldn't just go out and start recommending it.
No.
What about you?
So this is probably the first book I wouldn't recommend. There's other books that are Hallmarky.
Mhm.
I just
There are.
found it.
Some people like that, like, cringe romance thing.
That's true. And I know they do, and I feel so bad saying I don't recommend it, but I just struggled so much with this book. Every time they said some words, I'm just like, can you not? And it didn't give me that perfect Christmas feeling I wanted.
No, they had it set up. I feel like I had it set up perfectly for the Christmas vibes, for perfect Christmas, like, all the things that you want happening at
Yeah.
Christmas time, and I didn't feel there was enough follow through for me.
I feel like it was rushed.
Because we were too busy talking about Christmas dinner. I'm trying not to get spoilers.
No, it's just like, can't say too much.
No, but yeah, because they were busy talking about other things instead of, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, what's your rating?
I'm trying to be nice, and I gave it a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
But 3? But I'm being nice because I haven't written a book, so it's gonna be 4 out of 10 because work went into it. And it
Yeah,
had a couple good qualities, but it's just not one for me.
I feel like maybe young adults. I didn't check and see what age group this is recommended for, but it might be like young adult enjoyment. So just, yeah, for me.
Yeah.
For me, a 4, but
What is it?
my style of book, a 4.
A 4? Okay, same. Okay, good. I feel less bad now. Yeah, it is young adult, around 16 plus.
Well, then, see, that's on us.
That's-
16 shouldn't. I don't know. I was reading a wide array of novels at 16, but I'm just like, 16 shouldn't read that.
No.
Isn't it? They're 2 adults.
Yeah, that's what I'm always curious why young adult books meant for teenagers is set with adults and adult themes.
Right? Because the main character is a teacher. Like, it's weird to me that a 16-year-old would be reading about a teacher romance.
Yeah. They're trying to get away from the school energy.
All right. So, we've got our ratings.
Yes.
Quotes, I suppose.
Yes. Quotes and how we listen to it.
Right. How did you access this
Audio.
book? Audio, me too. I feel that's part of, like, I couldn't have read it, I don't think, the emails. But part of why I disliked this book was because of the audio. I didn't like Miles' voice. It was really hard for me to listen to that.
Yeah. Oh, I
was
didn't
the
really
same-
like any of them.
No, it was the same as Hugo from The Wishing Game for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, just like a female doing the male voice just didn't made the characters come off a little bit different. But
Yeah, that happens a lot. Where it's just like, maybe we want 2 narrators.
have a huge narrator budget.
Yeah, right? Yeah, if only.
I feel like Akatar must have a really big narration budget because I think I've heard, like, I haven't listened to their books in audio, but I've heard some clips of it, and it's quite a production.
Oh, wow. They
I
put a
think.
lot of energy into that.
I think so. But they have a huge fan base, so
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if their first book recorded the first time was just like one person, then once it blew up, they're like, let's redo it with our voice actors.
probably was. Sometimes even the author will do it. Will do
Yeah.
voice act, which is, I'm not sure. I don't think I've listened to a book for the author.
I want to. That's a nice idea, actually. I feel like there was
Yeah.
one book that I've listened to where I was like, oh, that's interesting. That was the author at the end, but I don't recall.
Be an interesting experience anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to think it would be like Robert Munch reading his own books, where
I hope so.
like not necessarily that much expression, but just that they are able to breathe life, I guess, into their pages. Nah.
Yeah, they know the true character better than anybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, did you have any quotes for this book?
I have 2.
Okay,
So,
I'm excited to hear.
quotes. What's that?
I'm excited to hear them.
Well, let's see what we got.
Okay.
So this one, you probably caught it too, if not, I bite my own tongue, but getting out of our comfort zone every so often is when the magic starts to happen.
Okay. I thought deeply about that line, but I don't have it written down as a quote.
I liked
I
that
think
one
it's cool.
because it's true.
And very true for the main character.
Yes. Huge. Oh my goodness.
Well, actually, like a really good quote for a young adulthood too,
Yeah.
because I find that's, for me at least, when I struggled the most with getting out of my own comfort zone.
Yeah, that's a constant life struggle, so it's always nice to have that reminder. It's easy to get comfortable. And then, every time I make you smile, my heart goes through the roof. And that's just like such a cheesy line, but it's just so sweet and pure. I was like, oh, it's so warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that is. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's cute. I think Miles said that one. Anyways, please
Sorry,
share
we're in
yours.
spoiler-free territory here, so I'm not gonna say what I want to say. Yeah, it's a very sweet quote though.
Yeah,
feel
I
like-
mean, for normal people. I
I
have
feel like if
trouble
you
with
were
it.
listening to this, you're gonna think that like that's a disingenuous quote. That's not what I mean when I'm laughing.
No, well, I think just because of the way that we maybe think more about the book, it's like, but we could talk.
Yeah. Oh.
Please
just-
continue.
I just feel like avoiding my problems has served me really well these past few months. I'd hate to ruin that now.
That is a good one.
I mean, that should be my life quote. I'd hate to ruin that right now.
Why ruin such a good streak of just avoiding all the issues? Seriously,
That's
though.
tomorrow Christine's problem.
Exactly.
I guess it goes hand in hand with your quote.
It does. But it's so easy to just avoid the problem and be like, that's future me issues.
I had a
Yeah.
quote somewhere, I don't know who it came from or where. I think it's just like one of those random Pinterest quotes. But it obviously would have came from somewhere. But just like if you're not comfortable, you're not growing or learning. Why do I feel like I've said that before? I mean,
Oh, you have. There's been in a few books. And I mean, I love that saying. So bring it
that's
up every
actually
time.
my life quote. But it's a little bit of both. I feel like that's about it for our spoiler free.
Yep, that's all we have for spoiler free. And
Okay, so we're going to launch into spoiler territory. And honestly, this is quite, I feel, a predictable book. So if you haven't read the book and you want to go into spoilers on it, let's go ahead. You probably know what's going to happen anyway.
stick around. I'm sure you can tell by the summary and what we've told you. You can predict all of it.
Exactly. All right, so I don't even know where to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like any other characters in this book?
I did. I liked the conniving friend of Olive's who set this whole thing up. I really appreciated her, like, ha 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 ha, and so eager for Olive to hook up. I don't like that term with Miles, but it just makes me laugh. She was looking out for her friend.
So I'm gonna be honest. I usually will make sure I read every single part of a book.
Mm-hmm.
Skip anything. But I was listening on audio. So when we reached the Under the Bridge, I did skip. So I don't necessarily, I know I heard them talking, but when they started to get a little cozier, I don't actually know what happened because I skipped that because I was in the kitchen doing dishes and it was playing on speaker.
That's fair. Well, I will tell you that this book is a closed-door romance, so it was nothing too awkward in that sense.
Okay, good.
So
I was just getting a little too cozy for me. I'm like, we're on speaker right now.
Good call. But it's, I mean, still better to skip it, but it wasn't like the end of some of the other books.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been exactly like Olive in the terms of ignoring her friend. I would have thrown a total fit. How dare you send me to this cabin?
It's hilarious. It's so funny. I probably would have messaged if my friend did that to me. I'd be messaging them nonstop. Okay, you gave me this trauma. You're now sharing it with me.
Well, okay. Olive was such an unfortunate character.
Yeah, so is her real name.
Yeah, I'm curious. I've never known anybody named Olive. I've only known olive oil from Popeye.
Fair enough.
I'm curious if olives get called vegetable nicknames, if that's a thing. Because I didn't think it was very clever. I feel like it was fun just to rip off Anne of Green Gables, and I'm mad.
Yeah, that really irked me, and honestly, I'm like, okay, so you have an olive name, sure, but I don't understand where you're getting carrot or celery from. Those are completely kind of different vegetables. Grape would make more sense because they're the same shape.
This is where I do understand it being a book for 16-year-olds. Very high school level flirtation.
Yeah, for adults.
Something comes here, you calling me celery stick.
Be like, excuse me?
Let's talk about those hams.
No more ham. And then the worst one is yet to come.
I just feel like, as a Canadian, Anne of Green Gables is sacred.
Yes.
If you, maybe sacred to other people too, I don't know.
I'd
love to think she's just
lot of people.
Our Canadian.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know that anybody would be able to rip off Gilbert Blythe and people would be okay with that. Maybe people are okay with this, I don't know, but I'm not. I'm
not
appalled.
okay with it. Yeah.
No. There will not be another Gilbert Blythe, no. So.
Never.
Although probably if you are a fiction lover and you are slightly immature, having some guy give you her nickname might be cool. Probably in high school, I would have thought that was cool.
Grade 6.
Actually, I would have reacted the exact same way Anne did, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see it. That's perfect, actually. It's a good way to react.
She was totally justified.
Yes.
But we're not discussing Anne.
No, that's a different one.
Okay. Did you understand off the start that that he liked her? Was that evident to you?
Yeah, I mean, that's such a simple, boring answer, but
So none of this book was really surprising. Like, was there anything in this book that surprised you?
The only thing that surprised me was the end when he talked about his dead girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
That surprised me. I was like, whoa, okay, I did not see this complete throw of a horrible death of someone you loved in this book. Like I can understand, her father and things like that, but then to just have that. I saw something was coming closer, but I didn't think she would be dead. It seemed a little dark for this book.
Yeah. Super dark.
Yeah, but it seemed right off the hop that yes, he did like her. That's why he bugged her, which I do not like that. If you like somebody, just treat them nice.
There's a whole term for it. I can't remember what it is, but it's like to pick up women where you insult them.
Yeah, I don't like
and that's
that.
like a trend.
Not cool.
At least he was nice.
Yeah, he was nice, and it was more like the pokey fun. But I know we're jumping way ahead if I say this, but the end where they're like, what, married? Too soon.
Like the classroom bit at the end? Or?
Well, there was an epilogue or the thing that comes after the book where they were sitting on the front porch and they were married, and it was 6 months later in the summer.
Like I caught on that he was living in her house and stuff. I didn't realize they were married.
That's okay. But yes, to also answer your question, it's very inappropriate to just go into someone's classroom who's teaching and go and kiss them. Nope. Be professional.
With them being teachers, I had a huge issue with that. I mean, I know it's a fictional book. I was like, what are we doing? Like, we're making out right now? You guys are teachers? You're at school.
Yeah. Did anything else bother you about their characters as teachers and how they presented themselves?
That is a good question.
Thank you.
Olive, wasn't she, she was a high school teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, super immature to be teaching kids. I mean, whatever. But, just her, I don't know. She was an oddball.
Yeah.
Be making up lies and stuff. Not good at setting her own boundaries.
No.
So I would be interested in how that would actually play out in reality in a classroom. A teacher at that level of immature teaching high school students. I mean, you're probably going to go home crying most days.
Probably.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Kids are mean.
Yeah, they are. They're so cruel.
And if they got a hold of your crazy jokes or antics or...
My goodness. What about with Miles? Was there anything that annoyed you with him as a teacher?
Well, I told you his ripped jeans, that really ticked me off. That's so unprofessional.
Yeah.
I just sound so crotchety right now. But no, teachers should not be wearing ripped jeans. Something else, I can't remember. Well, just the donut thing. That was nice. You're bringing donuts, but first of all, if you know that you have hungry kids, maybe have apples or something too.
Trail mix. Granola bars.
And continue. I don't know how it works in school systems. I haven't been part of. I feel I know that he advocated once, but I still feel there was more they could be doing for these hungry kids.
Yeah, I agree. They could have done something more.
Yeah. Just him being treated as super angelic for bringing starving children donuts once a week.
Yeah. Treats are nice. Still bring the donuts, but also have filling snacks, something with little nutrition for them.
Well, there's schools that have breakfast programs and stuff too. I know that's not necessarily your job. I don't know whose job it would be, but
no. Yeah, I don't know how all that works, but I feel like he could have done better.
I mean, better than nothing, I guess, but not much.
Yeah. And a donut is still a nice treat, but
yeah.
Still.
What about you? Did you have any issue with them being teachers?
I just wish they were a little more professional in the workplace. And that goes for everything from their reactions with interactions with each other, and how they dress, and pretty much everything you said, I'd agree with.
I did feel bad for Olive though with the that award ceremony.
Yeah. That was really lame. Everybody else got these cool awards. Like what, Grammar Queen? Lame.
Yeah. Like that slap in
Yeah.
the face kinda. I feel like her reaction to that was pretty appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think that's very valid, and I must say, proud of her for the end of the book of how she, just stopped being taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I didn't like how Miles had to I hate that I'm saving you type of thing.
Yeah.
Not cool. You can save yourself.
And saving you against your will.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
That's Miles. That's why I didn't I did not really like anything about Miles' character.
Trying to think of this better term, but all I got is annoying.
Could you imagine though, if you did not like her, and he received that email about himself? I guess I forgot that it was a Christmas novel because I was like, oh my god, this is some HR stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, this is
Good job. This is
so inappropriate. And then I don't know if you saw it coming, but when she hit send, I'm like, it's totally gonna be to this guy.
Yeah, it was kind of predictable.
Yeah. And this is eye roll. Of course it is.
Yeah. Check who you're sending your emails to.
Yeah, always double check. Haven't you panicked about that before? You just always double check just in case.
Usually what I do is when I'm writing an email, I just don't put anything in the send. Sometimes you'll just press enter and it just goes off and it's half written.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I do that too. It's funny you do that as well because I'm so paranoid of sending somebody the wrong thing where I'm just I'll make sure I type in who it's going to after everything's typed.
I bet you most people, maybe not most people, but maybe that's a well-known thing that people do.
Maybe.
If you don't, I recommend it.
Yeah, definitely. Do that. If you're going to take anything away from this, type your email and then put in the address you're sending it to.
Yeah. And I'll also do, if I have multiple contacts on a phone, I'll say their last name is where I know them from. So it'll differentiate right away for me who I'm sending stuff to.
That's a really good idea. I am going to take that one away and fix my phone.
Do you have a lot
tips.
of names?
These are some good life hacks.
Well, or for e-transfers, I'll put their name as what I'm paying them for.
That's a good idea.
Which I don't know if you get a notification saying that, because some people would be like, why am I called Bassinet?
For good reason.
So that I know and I don't send Bassinet my credit card payment. I don't know.
Exactly.
I've seen on text message conversations where people have funny names for their partners and stuff. I don't do that.
No.
No.
Neither. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, was this book what you expected it to be?
I should have known by the cover of what it would be. And yeah. Speaking of the cover, we'll get back to this, but there's becoming a lot of books with that kind of cover, with just empty
the cartoon?
faces. Yeah.
Empty faces, yeah. Yeah. But that style, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that. But no, I don't know. This book, I figured there would be a something to do with partner, but yeah, it was along the lines of what I thought. What about you?
I thought he would have been a more willing participant. I thought that they would have created this, and they did ultimately create this idea together, but not that she would have just made up rumors that, oh yeah, I'm just dating my coworker who I don't even barely know.
Yeah.
That was unexpected, and I was not and then, oh no, I hated that.
It's just that one little white lie, and I can understand why she wanted to have this boyfriend because she didn't want to date her ex again. But of course he's going to show up. It's obvious.
Yeah, the second you say that.
Yeah, I'm just he's going to show up. Did you think he was going to show up when she got saved by the snowplow? Or when did you think he was going to show up?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Me too.
I thought they were going to travel to Christmas together, and there was the New Year reason why, but no.
Yeah.
The second she kept being like, oh, he's so familiar. And he's
I
so
know.
wonderful. And I was like, all right, that's his dad then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, gotta date my son. Okay.
Yeah.
Little do you know she already is.
Apparently, without his knowledge. Yeah.
Well, that's like, I mean, when you like somebody, very often you'll overlook. But like, she was doing stalkerish things.
Yeah. It was a little creepy.
Like, if I walked into an event and they're just like, did you know that you're like, I'm
Yeah.
very weirded out.
And he just like went with it. I'm just like, what's wrong with you?
This is not normal behavior.
No. You would be like, excuse me? Who's your
Right.
sister? Why?
I liked her sister. Her sister was
Yeah.
funny.
I like that the sister like pretty much saw through the whole thing.
Which, could you imagine also, like, just having to put up with the charade?
Oh my goodness. I'd just be like,
Why
She's
are you
an
being
idiot.
weird of all of?
oh my goodness. Super wacky.
Yep. Yeah. The one thing that I did like that I told you about was like the bingo. I liked the
Yes.
bingo, and I liked, was it like, where did they go to when they went town? Sorry, it's been a minute since I read this book.
Like the bookstore in the little town and like all the little shops.
Yeah, no, like, was it syrup? I'm
Oh, the
crazy.
maple syrup.
Yeah, okay, so it was maple syrup. I'm just like, am I being too Canadian here?
It was like I pictured it as like a sugar shack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty cool. Like, there was a lot of cool Christmassy things. I just felt like that wasn't discussed enough. We were too busy talking about ham.
Yeah. Well, now that you mention that, it's like, I love like the descriptions of Christmas
Mhm.
and really getting into the detail of that. And I feel like this book, yeah, they touched on the subjects, like what you were saying about the maple syrup shop and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't deep dive and like lay the landscape for me in the
No,
way
it was
that
just
I
like a blink. Like, I don't even know anything really about that they, like, when they went there. I just know they went there.
Yeah.
Cool. Would love to know more.
It's like, explain the tables to me. I want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, the only one that I feel like they really did, well, the mistletoe kiss, but...
Yep.
No, the polar, whatever it's
Yes.
called, Polar Plunge. They did describe that one, but the rest of it was, like,
No.
not even half a page of description, I feel like.
No, that was pretty lackluster. But have you ever done a polar plunge?
No, probably the closest thing I've done is like what we used to do when we were kids, like going out and swimming when the ice is just pretty much thawed. Which in Canada, like, that's pretty cold.
Yeah, that's cold water. Like, it's thawed, but it's like 1 degree.
Yeah, I did see people doing a polar plunge when I was younger, and I called them stupid.
It's a trend now.
I would do it. I would absolutely do it.
A lot of people call like polar bear dips is what they do to like kick off the new year, or they like the water doesn't really
That'd be
freeze
fun.
here. So, you know, sometimes people do that kind of stuff. But I think it's actually a thing where there's an annual polar bear dip in January 1st on the island here
Okay, yeah.
because we don't really freeze, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it counts because it doesn't have the ice. Like, yes, it's cold, cold, cold water, and it counts, but it also is like, but does it count?
You need the ice.
Because I feel like it discounts for the people who actually went through the ice.
Yeah, I think you need the ice. Regina does during a frost festival too. They well, when I was there, they did. I don't know if they're still doing it. Would you do one?
I mean, if the situation is right and I had to and there was a promised place to warm up, I would, but I don't go out of my way to go do that.
I think it's just like a fun experience.
It would be fun if I went with friends or something. Like, if we were in the situation together where it's like, well, let's do polar bear plunge, I'd be like, okay, let's do it. This is great. But I would never just go find it for myself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What was your favorite item on the bingo card? I can't remember.
No, it's okay. There was a lot. I think I loved sledding as a kid, so I'm pretty sure the sledding would have been my favorite and would still be my favorite because it's just It's
When
so
is the last time you went sledding?
Oh my goodness. I lived in Saskatoon at the time.
Oh, they probably have nice sledding areas there, though.
Yeah, there's a good hill. Well, there was. I don't know if it's still there. But there was like a decent hill just like outside the city. Not even outside the city. It was like around Circle Drive.
Oh,
What's that?
okay. I said outskirts.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't exactly know where it was located, but I think that was the last time I went sledding.
I mean, Circle Drive's technically outskirts, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. So probably 8 to 10 years ago. Too long.
Mm-hmm. So that's nice. Maybe you don't have somebody with a quad to bring you back up. Too tall.
That's the problem. I remember being little and going to Rolling Ridge outside of, in between like Imperial and Liberty, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just this hill. That was always fun when I was little. We didn't go that often, but there was a quad, and it really made it worth it.
Yeah.
I was very little.
It's so much better. We have, in my town, we have a sled library where there's just a little, not a shed, but just like an outdoor thing, and it has a bunch of free sleds that you can use to sled on our sled club.
Are they like crazy carpets or like wooden sleds?
They're not wooden. They're some crazy carpets. There's some of like, I don't know what kind of material, but like just cheap sleds, but they do the trick. I mean,
Perfect,
anything.
that's
Anything
fine.
that slides.
Yeah, get a tarp and you're set.
I remember one time out of desperation, a garbage bag.
Yeah? Yeah, anything that slides, but I mean, oh my goodness, crazy carpets are dangerous little whippersnappers.
You always end up off of them.
Always. And then it's like always windy, so then when you pick it up to go back up the hill, it's like flapping around and whacking yourself. It's exhausting.
No, I took Noah last year and I was really impressed with like, he was flying.
My goodness. He's just a little guy. Imagine how much air he got.
Well, it ends on the river.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a long way back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna go this year?
I think we will. Yeah, we'll probably end up going even more because last year he was still quite young. We went at the end of the season kind of thing, and he really loved it. But this year I think it's going to be probably a thing where he wants to go quite often and he can verbally request to do so.
Yeah. Well, that'll be nice. Good little memories.
I want to take him tubing. That would be fun. Or not tubing. That's a summertime thing. But like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? What is it? Like when you go down the hill on tubes?
Yeah. Winter tubing. I don't know.
It's sledding, but you're on like a big tube. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called either.
It might just be tubing. That's a good pick for favorite from Bingo. I was mad that their mistletoe kiss. Like why before you handed it in, I'm sure there was mistletoe on the walk there.
Did they even get it handed in?
They did, but they were missing the one thing, so they didn't get a blackout.
Just go find some and give a quick little kiss.
Right? I was like, that's stupid. But I was happy with who won it, or with who ended up getting the trip.
Much deserved, because I bet you everything that they needed a vacation.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out, but it was very disappointing where it's like, come on, guys.
Right. Do you have any characters you did not like in this book?
I didn't really love anybody in this book. A lot of everybody just had really annoying qualities. Like you mentioned, the sister was good. Her kids were kids. Her friend was fine. Her mom, I don't know if we want to talk about that, but I didn't love how, she was so rude to her mom's new husband. I did not like that attitude. But he also, I felt like, could have also toned it down a bit. Like, it goes both ways.
I totally was on her team. That's immature. But
that's okay, though.
Doing the math.
Yeah.
I can't remember I did it at the time, but it's like, you guys were dating for, no time at all. And you're married. And you're here.
Yeah. My guess is the mom was just scared to be alone. I mean, she'd been with her husband forever, so she's like, This guy treats me nice and he makes me laugh and we do things, so let's just get
Russ,
married.
right?
Russ, that's
What
it,
a
yeah.
name. What a name.
But
No offense to Russ's.
yeah, that's okay. We don't have to like everybody's names. That's a name that can stay in the past. That was rude, I'm sorry.
Oops. Oh, it's like Brussels sprout to me is the problem here.
Oh my goodness, though, really. Now that's what I'm gonna say is she's olive, he's Brussels, he's ham. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to talk about her awkward moment with him, but why would she do that?
Right? What on earth was she thinking? I
That's
was like
not-
appalled.
That's assault, ma'am.
I know. I was like, you, lady, are like crossing all the lines. Like, I had to like pause the book and be like, I can't believe this just happened. This is so stupid.
And then her nickname changes. Like, it just not for me. Not
Would
for
you
me.
like to do the honors of telling us what her nickname became?
Thanks. Like, I couldn't imagine doing something so embarrassing, because that is embarrassing. That is peak embarrassment. And then having somebody continue to rub it in, I would be dead.
Oh yeah. Like, all contact, done. That's it. Nothing left.
Yeah, you're, what's the word? Like, when you just, like, completely block somebody and remove them from your life, you actually don't exist to me anymore.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I wouldn't need that coming back into my mind again, ever. Thank you.
No, it's just like, ick. But, like, I hate the
Huh.
nickname for her, but why on earth did she do that?
She was just such a unfortunate character.
Yeah, I didn't really like any of her qualities.
No, but also, if a male was to have done that,
Yeah.
just
There would be problems.
also, like, if a male was to do any of this, like, that's really, I know it's Christmas and it's just like a lighthearted novel, but all
Oh,
of
really?
this-
Yeah. Well, like, if a guy was like, oh yeah, I'm dating, if he was like Miles saying, oh, I'm dating,
Mhm.
what's her name? Olive, to get out of going on a date with whoever.
send you an email on your professional work email about your derriere.
HR.
Yeah, and also like her level of I hate him. It's like I would be quite scared to receive that from a male coworker.
Would be a problem.
Yeah, no, that's actually how I expected it to go with HR. That they were gonna
We don't even hear a peep from HR.
no. What's the HR in this school doing?
Yeah, come on.
Not their
Get
jobs.
to it.
Our teachers making out in the hallway, calling each other
Right.
spanks.
If they don't have one, they need to hire one ASAP.
Yeah. Would you watch this if it was made a movie?
That's a really good question. I've been having trouble finding Hallmark movies that I want to watch that I haven't watched in the past that are really good. So also, anybody has some really good recommendations, please let me know. But I think what I'm having trouble with is that they're just, I feel like, ripoffs from all the books we've read. And I know they're not, because I don't think all these people have read all these books that we've read, but it's just like, it's all the same, and I'd rather, right? Rather listen and be productive than sit there and watch something. So,
Yeah.
I don't think I would watch it if this was the book. I mean, if the movie was after this book.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I don't think.
But then it's got me thinking, is this book based off a movie that's already done like this?
Very well could be. Like, I feel like this well, I mean, a lot of like Christmas stuff is similar plot lines. Like, you know, there's going to be some kind of reason why they're forced together. But this concept of like fake dating is totally like a Christmas or rom-com thing.
Okay, there is, I'm pretty sure, a movie where people pretend they're dating. It's not a surprise. They make a mutual decision that they're going to pretend they're dating, and then they end up dating at the end. So,
What's it called?
let me think. It's slow. I think I came across it. Oh my goodness. Movie tropes where people pretend to date is super popular. There's a lot. The holiday engagement, mingle all the way. I mean, I haven't heard of some of these.
Isn't that a book?
Maybe. Marry Me for Christmas. A woman hires her assistant to pretend to be her fiance to make family happy. Oh my goodness, there's way so many.
Everybody just wants to fake date someone for the holidays.
Everybody just wants somebody to snuggle up to at Christmas.
I watched, again, I don't know how much truth there is to court cases, like the Judge Judy style ones, like not Judge Judy. I've looked into the truth behind that one, but like the other judges that do it.
Okay.
And there was a case where it was like this girl had bought a fake date and for her holidays, and she was suing him because he had decided to start a relationship with her cousin.
I hope she didn't win. They're not even together.
Well, no, but he did that like while she was like they were on a fake date. They were staying at her family's house or something for like a week, and that is when he created said relationship with cousin. He was like, and there were stipulations in their contract and stuff.
Interesting. So he was having an affair against his fake relationship person.
Yeah, and like totally going against like what she was paying him for, right? 'Cause he's supposed to be professionally pretending to date you.
He was not doing his job.
No, you're doing the exact opposite, sir.
And even if he was doing his job and still doing that, it's just like, well, you just picked like a bad person to be your pretend boyfriend.
Yeah, and she did try, like, I don't know. It's probably just all fake acting, but she seemed to like kind of hoping that it would have gone the way that these stories go for her.
Really? That is so just eye roll. Like, oh my goodness, people. Life's not a fairy tale.
She was young. She was young.
I hope so. People like to be in a fantasy world sometimes and have what they don't have. So, I mean, I can kind of understand. But it's different for this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what did you think of that creep? That teacher?
Just not impressed.
I honestly feel like the route Olive was going down, she would have ended up like dating him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she would have felt
Obliged.
felt bad for him and obliged. Yeah, that's a good word. Or she's just like, he's lonely. Guess I'll go date him.
He told me that I'm going here and I don't really have a choice.
Yeah. I think it would have ended poorly for her, and I'm glad she never went that route.
Yeah. I was frustrated with the mom for like not respecting her daughter's boundaries at all. And like, first of all, like you kick your daughter out of her own private cabin. Like, I don't know who's footing this bill, but if she's paying for her cabin and you kicked her out of it so that her ex-boyfriend can come.
Yeah.
Without you having checked with her first. Like, that's so disrespectful.
Extremely disrespectful. And she wouldn't even listen to Olive if Olive said, please don't invite my ex-boyfriend. Like, also that should just be common sense.
Right. That was bad. Like,
yeah, no. Yeah, and it's like, you don't know the reason why they broke up, so like, just let it go.
In your business.
Yeah.
Or ask your daughter, like.
Yeah.
But don't
have a conversation.
Don't kick her out of her cabin.
Yeah, that was really rude, and I felt bad for Olive a couple times, but yeah.
She was also like super self-deprecating too, because she was like, oh, I should be there more for my sister and I shouldn't complain. And it's like, well, actually, like, you're a person too, and I feel like you have been there for your sister, and I feel like you absolutely should complain.
Yeah, I think that's valid. Yeah,
but I guess hard to feel like you right, but like when you're also like skeeving around pretending that you date somebody, like, hard to be like, I am mature and deserve my own cabin.
Yeah, and like, I can understand why she wanted to just like have a cabin to herself and relax. I mean, same though, like, right?
Were you surprised? Sorry, were you surprised she'd wrote his books?
Yeah, okay, I'm glad you brought this up. Aren't these books meant for like middle schoolers? Why was she rereading them and like becoming obsessed? And I'm like, they're for like grade 5-year-olds, like grade 5s.
Quality literature.
Yeah, you go from like reading Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice. I can't say that word today.
Like classics, as she said.
Like, you go from the classics to like a middle school book. I was really confused.
I understand if you're dating the guy. Clearly she was obsessed.
Yeah.
Still, though.
No.
And then she's like, "Oh, good. I love that you read my books. Love that you read them so many times. Read them again."
Super weird. Of course, if they started dating, yes, read the book, support your partner, but it's just a little weird.
Sitting at home,
Like,
reading his books again and again.
what is it
Weird.
like? I can't remember the name of the guy that's in the book. It was strange. You were right. I'm glad you brought that up.
What did you like? So in the end, he's super like, gung ho until the end, and he's like, "Actually, I'm just gonna leave and not talk to you for a minute."
That was suspicious.
Yeah, that's a good Theo behavior there.
Exactly. Total Theo behavior. Listen to our last podcast to know what we're talking about.
To meet Theo, I actually
Yeah.
like his character. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. But
The
it's
donut
so
that he
true.
is.
Yeah. I don't think that was... Like, it was nice that he respected her for like, she wanted the time to think. But
Right.
it was still so like, well, then I'll just give you a week. I'm not gonna talk to you. And I'm like, I
It's all or
feel like
nothing.
this is a little extreme. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know that we have anything else to discuss for this book unless you have something.
No, that's all I've got for Faking Christmas.
Mm-hmm. We
Yep,
have
and then
one more holiday read next week time for one more holiday read before Christmas. So there'll be a new one
Yes.
coming up next week. We have The Christmas Dress by Courtney Cole, and that's a fairly popular one.
is it okay? I didn't know that.
Well, I think so. I've seen it recommended several times. Yeah, so that'll be coming out right before Christmas on the 23rd, and then I recommend getting started on it now, or I guess, people have a lot of quiet time during Christmas, so maybe between the 23rd and the 25th, you'd have time to finish it. I don't know.
I think so. I think if you really, took the time and to relax and read a book, that would be the perfect one to crack into.
It's a quick, light read, so I think that, yeah, for sure, it would be a good one. And then we'll have some audio-only versions coming up of Red Rising.
Yep, yes. Yeah, we're gonna have a few fillers as we're both very busy with our holidays and families and everything that's going on, as I'm sure everyone else is, so that'll be nice.
And then, I don't know, we'll have to discuss if we're going to do a New Year's read or not. We usually like to.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I do have a favorite New Year's book that I'm happy to share with people.
Perfect. Well, I look forward to hearing what you have to share about that.
Yeah.
Then let's pick one.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll be coming up on season 2, and we'll start the genre gauntlet.
Yes, I'm so excited for that and for the reboot in the new year.
I'm really excited for it too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be, because that's kind of why we started the book club, was to read new, different reads. So a lot of these are types of books, styles of books that I don't usually read.
Yep. It'll push us out of our comfort zone.
Exactly. That's the goal. So we will see you next week. Hopefully.
All right, we'll see you then.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Thanks for flipping through pages across the prairies with us. Until next time, keep your tea warm, your bookmark handy, and if you enjoyed today's chat, like, share, and subscribe to join us again.